Alright, here it is. All the parts painted that makes up the Gundam Local Type from the Mobile Suit Discovery line of Origins. I had a bit of an issue with the blue in the last video. Gray came out okay. White was something of a chore and discovery of the fact that Vallejo paints are not the most easiest paints to paint, and I was able to thin it down using X28 thinner from Tamiya. I've had this for a long time, but then again I haven't been painting with acrylic based paints for a long time, and I wanted to go back to it because of how easy it is to clean up and all that stuff. Pretty much was already leaning away from Tamiya because I didn't feel like buying more Tamiya lines. I was more in favor of the MIG paints and the bottles. And I've had some success with Ammo MIG Jimenez, which of course came out, when you pour it into the reservoir, it's already pretty thin. You don't have to worry about it. Vallejo, on the other hand, unless it says it's good for airbrushing, the ones that I got from that non-metallic metal paints was meant to be brushed on, not airbrushed. I did not know that, and it was pretty much a learning experience. The blue, no matter how many times I sprayed it, because I did thin it down a good ratio, it still would not turn blue. It was still black. So I had to go into the case and pull up the blue from Ammo MIG, and sure enough, it came out okay, as you can see here. See, that's the blue off the Ammo MIG. A little dusty here. So I was a bit curious and a bit worried of the fact that this was not going to come out, but remember, this is a learning experience. I live, I learn, I fall down, I get up. I tend to fall down a lot, but I was able to, come back from all this. I've also began working on customizing the guns. I've already using the gunmetal. I painted the barrel here and this here, like that. Don't know if it came out okay. I also pulled out an old favorite, True Metal, but it was not to paint like these parts that you see here. I did like specific joints here, like this little part there, using a toothpick, using a small brush, so I can get there, trying to experiment on something like that. Those little minute things. I did that on that. I did it on this one right here, on this piece here and here, back here. But for some odd reason, I'm gonna have to use my finger to wipe it off. I also did it here, but for some odd reason, little flakes got onto this. So I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna probably hand brush again using the Ammo MIG and cover up these little spaces here, because I believe it dries fast. Did a little to put I painted these because it felt so bleh, like nothing's there. Well, anyway, there it is. It's finally painted. So give me some time to. Oh, I forgot to show off that I used that for this. You see? Came out nice. I kind of like that. Maybe it would have been better if it was a darker metallic. Like, well, this is, what was it, chrome? I used gunmetal or chrome? I used chrome, which this is the first time I'm using chrome. Could have used gunmetal. It would have been a nicer, darker shade, but I think chrome is fine. I didn't use it, excessively, just only specific areas. Alright, so what you see here is done. Let me put it together and see how this kit looks like. Alright, so we all seen what the RX-781N Gundam Local Type looked like before it was built, and this is what it looks like already painted. It is now done, as you can see there. Nice. Very, very nice. Sorry I didn't put it together like I did before. I already did it. So this is what it now completely looks like assembled. Here's a close-up of the local type already painted. Appreciating you could barely see it. I think I may have oversaturated a bit with this new, with the white. There's the arms, there's the torso right there. I didn't put the yellow on that V fin there. I don't think it was necessary. Here's the chest. Came out nice right there. Here's of course what the head looks like with the visor, which basically you don't need to paint the eyes since the visor pretty much covers it for you. I thought you could actually put on the visor after assembling the head, but no, you have to build it before assembling the head. Here's what the backpack looks like right there. Very, very cool, broad shoulders right there. Yeah. And here's what the back legs looks like. All in all, a very, very unique kit. Okay, so let's talk about the accessories that this kit has. It has the beam sabers that you see here, and as might as well let's do that. Let's take this one off and this one off, and where did I put the beam sabers? Up there. Now I mentioned this before, the beam sabers cannot be put on the kit along with the shield because I removed that option from the shield. So this will probably be the only time I will put these on so you guys can see this. Put that there, put that there. And the hands pretty much hold the hilts pretty snugly. There we go. It looks nice. Very nice. I like that. I like how it looks. But at last, we will not be using these. We put this to the side, and then we're gonna take this fist off. And before I put the other fist, I found a leftover machine gun from an older kit, and don't know which. I believe I forgot what kit it was because it has. It could be the no. It can't be the Jagan, the Start Jagan. This has to be an older kit, but yeah, look at this. This it's a little derpy gun, not the beefy gun that I have here. There we go. So that looks good right there. So we have that, and then for the piece de resistance, we have this, but for that we need to slide the hand there, close this one in here, and now we have the double beam cannon right there. Nice. Very nice. Cool little custom that I just did there. Alright, so what you probably are saying, why hasn't this panel lined? Why hasn't this been weathered? Well, I want to do that. Here's the panel lining bottle right here, which I was going to panel line, and here is the Mr. Weathering color, which I want to weather. But I want to decal this, and I don't want to use the stickers that came with this. I could have easily contacted Samuel, but I was clued in, and I'm going to give credit to Zach Aurelius that did a video a few weeks ago. I think it's part of the Gunpla talk, that Bandai released some Origin decals, and one of them was, of course, the decals for the local type, which is exactly what I have on the stickers. So I ordered it, and it's actually en route right now. So I should get it within a few days. Once I get it, I'm going to gloss this kit up, apply the decals, then seal it, then panel line it, then weather it, and then I'll show off the final results. But yeah, we're kind of done here. What's hindering me, the next stage, is getting the decals. I'm actually not only just getting decals, I'm getting a huge set of kits and stuff like that, which I'll show off soon enough. But let's summarize the work here that I've done. So the kit is great. It is an awesome kit to build. It is an easy kit to build. Very easy. I see a lot of customization capabilities that can be done, whether in the shoulders or whether in the backpack. The backpack is a unique set because it's conformed to parts here on the shoulder, but you can probably remove it and put a different backpack, or my suggestion is maybe either repaint these thrusters or put in better thrusters. Usually, like the builder parts thrusters are more than adequate. I was considering of drilling a hole and putting on something that can clamp on over, but that's something you will have to work on yourself, you know, to figure this out. The feet I'm not too fond of. They're too stubby. But then again, it's an aquatic type mech, so maybe that's the real reasons why. I don't know. But yeah, everything else looks good. The shield is good. Of course, I did this custom. It was kind of like half-assed, last-minute, great idea from somebody, from the person on my few videos ago. Told me, you know, I should try that, and I did, and it kind of worked. And I do like that. And of course, you could probably put other weaponries and stuff like that. So it's a great starter. I would say a starter kit, but a little bit more advanced. And the best part of this kit is stupidly easy to build. I mean, I've had no issues with this kit assembly. The assembly was near perfect. I was like, I never had a problem where my kit was a problem to build and a problem to paint. A little masking was basically on the torso area, but other than that, it's great. It's a great kit. But going back to the painting, yeah, I made my mistakes with Vallejo. I did get a comment that I should look into the Vallejo line of lighter, like airbrush versions of it. But I have some here that I'm going to, you know, use and try out. So I'm not giving up on the paints that I have. They can be hand brushed, not airbrushed, you could say. So learned a lesson, and when you learn something, you make sure you apply it to the next stage of your builds. Alright, so we're kind of done here, and again, I will review this kit again once I get the decals, but here is, of course, the built local type Gundam from the Mobile Suit Discovery line of Origins. I hope you guys enjoyed these series of video builds, and thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more Gundam models yet to come. You guys all have a great day.